So the Ohio State Buckeyes just got done completing the most impressive, by far, hands down, there's no negotiating it, the most impressive championship run in college football playoff history. No other team since the playoffs have been a thing in college football has had to go through more top tier opponents than Ohio State did this past season to win their national championship. But I mean, hey, what can I say? They were absolutely loaded. However, this upcoming season, Ohio State has a lot of questions to answer. First things first, how are they going to replace the talent of more than 70% of their starters? Now, it's not easy, but Ohio State's been doing a pretty good job. If you want to click, I don't know which corner it's going to be in, but that's actually a video going over Ohio State's top 5 recruits in the class of 2025. They're reloading for sure. However, a position that is extremely hard to replace is gonna be your coordinators. Now, the Buckeyes already lost their defensive coordinator, Jim Knowles, to rival Penn State in the past couple of weeks, which that's been a serious blow, seeing that Ohio State literally was one of the best defenses in all of college football, finishing off as the #1 scoring defense, the #1 total defense, 3rd in rushing defense, and 3rd in passing defense. Well, unfortunately, Ohio State took another massive blow. Last night, Ohio State lost their offensive coordinating genius, Chip Kelly, to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, this isn't Chip Kelly's first time in the NFL. He spent 3 seasons as the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and then 1 season as the head coach of the 49ers. However, to lose your offensive and defensive coordinator in the same offseason, that's gonna be tough. Under Chip Kelly, Ohio State finished off as the 4th best offense in the Big Ten, averaging 429 yards per game and 14th nationally in scoring 35.7 points. Now, I know that Ryan Day is going to have a plan. I mean, I really do love what Ryan Day has done with Ohio State. I know that it's not always been the most glamorous. I know that there's certain games, Michigan, that you want him to win, but he led you guys to a national championship, so I would love to see what he's able to do with this much adversity going into another season. Is he gonna flop? Are they gonna miss the playoffs completely, or are they gonna give it another strong title run? I mean, you're bringing in all the weapons through recruiting. You still have Jeremiah Smith, so you're gonna have somebody to throw to, and he's gonna average 100 yards a game for sure as a sophomore. It's really going to be, how well did you develop your underclassmen going into next season? How well are you going to be able to develop the freshmen coming in to maybe get a producer like a Jeremiah Smith as a true freshman, being able to contribute to the team immediately? But more importantly, what does Ryan Day's coaching selection look like for the Buckeyes this upcoming season? I'm going to be very curious to know, because it's just simply a hard position to be able to replace. I mean, not only do you have to spend hours and days and weeks going over all the candidates, because trust, Ohio State, that's a hot position. There's gonna be plenty of options, but you only have the options that are presented to you. It's gonna be hard to try and poach a coach from another team, so you're gonna have to go out there, find the best coaches to not only fill the role, but to be able to work around the players that you already have. And then they gotta get up and they gotta make it work now. Now, there actually is a silver lining, because when you're losing that many starters, you it's like, hey, you're able to build the team, because all the guys that were playing, yeah, they were used to the playbook and all that stuff, but when it comes to actually like playing in the game, a lot of them are going to be able to kind of flip things a little bit easier, because it's a whole new coach. And so the first time that they're stepping onto the field is actually under the coach that's been coaching them this entire offseason. So I think #1 thing that Ryan Day has to do is he has to get these positions filled quickly and with a competent coach. I mean, for both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. I mean, you just cannot be going this deep into the offseason. You just can't be going this deep into not knowing who your offensive and defensive coordinators are going to be. How is this going to affect recruiting moving forward? I mean, are there just going to be a ton of kids decommitting in the class of 2026 now? You only have about 4 or 5 recruits, but whoever you end up picking, that's going to affect your recruiting as well. I mean, there's just a lot of question marks. Don't get me wrong, I think Ohio State's going to be just fine. They always find a way to, whether it's pulling players from the portal, whether it's going and just recruiting like crazy, or if it's just being able to bring the best talent to Columbus. I really do think that Ohio State's going to be just fine. However, it's tough. I want to hear from all y'all down below. Comment your thoughts down below, all my Buckeye faithful. I know this sucks. first off, who do you want to be your new offensive and defensive coordinator? And also, what are your immediate thoughts after hearing that you guys are losing Chip Kelly? Let me know down below in the comment section. Until then, hey, whenever they find their new offensive and defensive coordinator, I'm going to be making a video over here. So hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when that video drops. Also, leave this video a like, and again, comment your thoughts down below. I love and appreciate all y'all. I hope that you have a super blessed rest of your day. If nobody has told you this today, you are absolutely amazing. And know this. Know this. I'm looking at you right now. I'm looking at you right in your eyes. Know that you don't have to go through this world alone. Know that you don't have to face every adversity alone. Know that the things that just seem to be piling up, or the things that seem like, oh, I'm never going to be able to fix this, whatever that is in your life, know that you do not have to go through that alone. Know that you always have Jesus Christ right there with you the entire time. You don't have to go looking for him because he's already found you. Remember that. He's already found you. Know that you never have, there's not some special thing that you have to do. All you have to do is just acknowledge that God is there for you, acknowledge that Jesus is there for you. Just have a conversation with him. Open up your heart. Let him, just say how you're feeling, and just watch how Jesus works in your life. Until then, hope you have a blessed rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in the next video.